What's up guys, and welcome to Friday Flight's Active Noise Cancelling Bluetooth Headphones Edition. Before we get started, I just want to say I actually hesitated to do another audio hardware review on this channel. It's not that I don't know what I'm talking about when it comes to audio hardware. I've been a musician for about 20 years or so. It's that I don't have a lot of gear here at home to be able to do an apples to apples comparison when reviewing products. The last review I did here on the channel for audio hardware was the Sound Blaster XG6, which is a fantastic USB audio processor and a headphone amplifier, but you guys really didn't like the review because I reviewed that unit with a pair of $30 Sony headphones. So just know that going into this review, my opinion is based on past experience with audio devices, not necessarily something I tested these headphones directly against. Let's get into it. Inside this case here is the Mixcder, or something like that. I'm just gonna call it the Mixcder. I think that makes the most sense. Mixcder E9 active noise canceling Bluetooth and wired headphones. Over the last 3 weeks or so, I did switch to these 100% for my daily driver headphones, both at my office job and here at my studio, really to give this a fair comparison in a lot of different environments. Inside the box, you get a user manual and warranty card. You get a 6-foot TRS 3.5mm cable. You get a micro USB cable for charging, and you get an Airline headphone adapter. Walking around the headphones here, we've got a volume up and down, we've got the micro USB for charging, there's a small microphone on the front as well as your power button, and then on the other side we have the active noise cancellation switch as well as a 3.5mm audio input. You can use the E9 headphones either over Bluetooth 4.0 to your smartphone or other devices, as well as using the direct-in 3.5mm cable. The sound quality was definitely better with the wired connection, but I would use Bluetooth 4.0 on a daily basis as it wasn't that much of a step back. According to the back of the box, the E9s have a 40mm speaker driver, 32 ohm impedance, and a 94 decibel range. There's a built-in 500 milliamp battery, and that will last for about 30 hours without the active noise cancellation, or about 24 hours with it turned on. I can say those numbers are pretty darn accurate in my experience, as I've only had to charge these headphones twice since getting them about 3 weeks ago. Construction-wise, I'm actually kind of impressed. There's an all-metal band that goes around the top, and a nice solid click feel for the headband adjustment. They use leather, or at least a faux leather padding for both the headband pad and the ear cup pad, and they are very, very plush and very comfortable. Typically when I buy headphones, I'm more of an earbud fan than an over-the-head fan, mainly because I'm a perennial glasses wearer. I don't wear contacts. These have actually kind of changed my mind about that mindset though. As I said, the plush padding on the ear cups is very, very soft and very comfortable. I didn't sweat inside of here, and even wearing these over the top of my glasses, I was able to do a single 4-hour session wearing these and not taking them off, and I never had any amount of discomfort. Sound quality on these was pretty fantastic, especially considering the price of them, and we'll get into price here in just a second. The bass is very low and punchy, but still with very solid tone, and the mids and the highs are both very crisp and distinguished from the other sounds. There's really no muddying of the waters anywhere in the sound profile here. There was a slight amount of distortion at the very top of the volume range on these headphones, but that was well beyond my comfort point for actually wearing these and having sound play through them. So I'm gonna go ahead and say no distortion as long as you're listening to them at a comfortable level. And probably the biggest selling feature on these has got to be the active noise cancellation. Now, I've had some experience with some active noise cancellation. In fact, my most recent has been with the Bose Quiet Comfort 25s, which are a wired set of headphones unless you buy the wireless adapter for an extra $50, but then you're talking about $250 for a pair of headphones. While the Bose active noise cancellation was definitely better, this was not terrible. Now, there is a little bit of an electronic buzz if you're using these when there's pretty much no sound in the room. So in here, I have a slight amount of hum coming from my server room. When I turn on the active noise cancellation inside of these headphones, that humming goes away, but there's a little bit of an electronic floor to the sound. However, any other environment that I tested these in that had even a little bit more ambient noise, that electronic buzz was indistinguishable from any other sound coming through the headphones. So it's really only noticeable in dead silent environments where you won't need active noise cancellation. In my use, I tested the headphones I think 4 different ways. First and foremost, I tested them with the Sound Blaster XG6, which is a phenomenal headphone amplifier. I also tested them just plugged directly into my workstation back here. I also used them over Bluetooth via my cell phone and via a Bluetooth 4.0 USB adapter on my PC. Now, quite obviously, the Sound Blaster XG6 was far and away the best sound quality that I was able to get out of these, but these overall were a very pleasant experience no matter how I had connectivity getting to them. So overall, I really don't have anything bad to say about the E9s, and I honestly looked for something bad to say because I didn't want this to sound like a paid review, which it absolutely is not. These are just a pretty darn good value. They're $59 on Amazon.com right now. And when you consider the market for active noise cancellation over-the-head headphones, that market typically starts at about $150. The Bose Quiet Comfort 25s, for example, are $190, and then an extra $50 if you want the wireless add-on for them. So if you're looking for a pair of headphones in what might be the best bang for the buck as far as an over-the-head active noise cancellation, wired and wireless set of headphones, I would look no further than these. So thank you to Mixcder, however you say your company name, for sending the E9s out for review. Pretty solid headphones in my opinion, especially at $59. If you'd like to pick up a pair for yourself, I'll have an Amazon link down in the video description below. Let me know down in the comments below, what do you use at home for a pair of headphones, and how much did you pay for them? I'm actually really curious to find out where the market actually sits for this. Make sure to like this video if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't like it, and subscribe to Craft Computing if you haven't done so already. Follow me on Twitter at Craft Computing, and if you'd like to financially back the channel, make sure to look me up on Patreon. A $1 donation gets you access to my exclusive Discord server, where you can chat with myself and the other hosts from Talking Heads. As always, thank you guys so much for watching this one, and I will see you in the next video. Cheers, guys.